Sue, thank you so much for joining us after your first round here at the AIG Women's Open. A nice one under to start. Can you talk us through the day out there?
Yeah, it was. I mean, I think we got pretty lucky with the weather today. Like I was pretty late morning, I guess. But it wasn't too bad. Like we got a bit of drizzle, and I mean, I'd take this 4 days. It was nice, but I mean, it's tough out there. Like it's so narrow, and I wasn't hitting the ball very well. Which I think 1 under is the best score I could shoot today. I got lucky on 15 and hold out. So it's always nice when you a couple under, and then you have like 5, like that last 4 hole stretch, because it's very tough. But yeah, I think that's the best score I could shoot today. Scrambled really well. I think my ball striking can get a bit better these next few days.
Okay, talk us through the hole out on 15. How far out were you? What club did you take? What happened?
I haven't been hitting my driver well at all the whole day, and I flushed one, like just kind of a draw around, like perfect with the shape of the hole. And it was like 145 and 155 to the pin, but the wind was like, we couldn't tell whether it was into or down, and it was off the right, so it was a bit tricky, and we decided to go with, because it was cold, decided to go with the longer club. So I hit like a smooth 7, and I didn't actually hit it that great. Like it was okay, and as soon as I hit it, I was like, oh, it wasn't like, the strike wasn't perfect, but I was like, oh, that should be all right. Once it lands, it all feeds to the hole. And I just sort of bounced a couple times, and I was like, oh, that might be all right. And then the crowd and the between 1 and 15 went like, whoa, it's in the hole, and I was really happy. So it's actually really nice to have crowds back, because we wouldn't have known. So
oh, that's fantastic. Now, you did say that Carnoustie, it's been quite tricky. It is, coined golf's greatest test. Is that certainly been testing you out there today as well?
Yeah, 100%. I think if you're not feeling that great with ball striking, like those bunkers are like freaking magnets. Like you just miss hit with one, and then it all goes in there. Like you're better off completely missing it, so it's like 20 yards right, rather than if you just if you just miss it a little bit, everything goes in the bunker. But my scrambling was really good today. But it's very tough. But I think the setup's pretty good. I love this golf course. I got to come out here before the Scottish last week, and I mean, it was great. Like I just really like being on the grounds, and it's got a really nice atmosphere too, with the crowds, and it's a really good venue.
So your ball striking, I know that you said you're not being quite happy with it today. What in particular, is there something in particular that's off, or just one of those days? And will you do anything to try and fix that this afternoon?
I think it's just my alignment. The range the last 3 days have been like straight across, like from the right. So you're trying to aim it a bit to the right on the range, so you're not going down across too much. So I think maybe that's why my alignment's a little bit out, but it got a little bit, like my ball striking got better towards the end of the round, which was nice. So I think I'll just hit a few balls and get my alignment straight, and should be all right, because I've been hitting the ball well, so it kind of came out as a surprise that I didn't hit it that great, which sounds really bad, but so hopefully it'll come back to me.
As you say, scrambling was really good today. If you can get that alignment issue sorted, do you feel like tomorrow there could be a low round out there for you?
Hopefully. I think I'm gonna have to get lucky with the weather again. I'm more like 230, so hopefully the wind dies down in the end. But yeah, hopefully, I mean, see what the pins are like. You have to be aggressive on the pins that you can get to, and if you don't think you can pull it off, I think it's just best to play it really safe, because there's no point being like umming and ahhing over a shot here, because you're not going to pull it off. So I think that's quite important.
All right, well, excellent. Thank you so much for your time today, Sue, and we hope to see you again the rest of the week.
Thank you.